Y'all ready for this? We gonna talk about what was it like for me as a teen mom. How did I become a teen mom? How did I overcome it? Things I went through and stuff like that. I'm keeping PG-13 because I know my kids watch my videos because I ain't that big yet, so they still watch me. So, I'm gonna tell y'all how I became a teen mom at the age of 14, very young. I'm now 25, so I done been through it, I done experienced it, and I'm ready. Okay, you think, y'all, I know some people think, as a teen mom, you'll be just wild, doing your thing out here in the streets, just acting wild. I really was the opposite. I lived with y'all. I was in church every Thursday. Take that back. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, I was at church. Every Sunday, I was at church. Saturdays, I was at church praise dance works and stuff like that. But in the sixth grade, y'all, first year of middle school. In the sixth grade, no excuse stuff. It's not an excuse. I'm just telling you my story. In the sixth grade, at the time I was living with my dad, and he married what I can say the best stepmom ever. She's the best stepmom. And one day we left going to school, and I got a call at school telling me she passed away. Right? At this time, I was still a virgin. Still a virgin, whatever. When she passed away, I felt like my life had really changed. Like, yeah, I feel like my life changed. When she passed away, I feel like all hell broke loose. Yes, I still had my real mom, but at the time she was still in Arkansas, and I was in Tennessee. So I feel like, at the time my dad was dealing with his own thing, his own struggles or whatever. So he was, grieving at the moment. He was grieving at the time. So I was already calling myself being in a relationship, and stuff, and in love and stuff like that. I still was a virgin. Time went on. I think my dad still was going through the grieving process, but by now, skip along. I'm gonna skip to the 8th grade. Moving on, we're doing much better now. I'm in 8th grade, life good, got a boyfriend, got this, that, and the other, and around that time, I was hanging out with people who wasn't even my age. I was hanging out with like 17, 18, 19-year-olds and older. That's who I was hanging out with. That's just always been me. I never wanted to hang out with people my age because I thought they was childish, Even though they still was doing what I was doing with the woman, I just thought they were childish, so I didn't want to hang out with them or whatever. So I'm doing my thing, living my young life, being young, being crazy, call myself being in love. And y'all, I promise y'all, I thought I was being so careful. I thought I was being so careful. But, and around that time, I was having like irregular periods. So when the month came and I missed my period, I'm like, cool, that's fine. I'm used to it. Another month went by, cool, fine, I'm used to not having regular periods on time. So time go on by probably I would say probably about month 3, still not showing. We all go out, me, my child's father, and a lot of more of our friends. We all go out, and we all went out to eat. We all went out to eat. And after we left at the restaurant, We come out, we walking down the street all in a group because that's what we like to do. We like to go walking at nighttime and, you know, have fun, be chilling, you know. And I just started throwing up, just throwing up, just throwing up. And they was like, dang, you pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. There's no way I can be pregnant. Even though I'm doing stuff to get pregnant. I'm like, nah, ain't no way I'm pregnant. I ain't pregnant. And I'm like, yes, you will, yes, you will. So, it was two other girls from me at the time. So, I was like, nah, we're just gonna go in Walgreens and go get a pregnancy test. Cool. Like, I probably just got a stomach bug. Probably just didn't like something that I ate or whatever. So I'm like, cool, let's go get the pregnancy test. So y'all went there, y'all wanna remind you I'm the youngest one. I'm only 14. Shouldn't be thinking about a pregnancy test because first of all, I shouldn't have been having sex. But it is what it is. We went, got the pregnancy test. I went home. The dude I was dating, he went home. I went to stay several places. I went in the house. My daddy still wasn't at home yet. My sisters was there and stuff like that. We went there to the pregnancy test. Looked at it. Lo and behold, I was pregnant, right? And I'm like, bruh, I don't know what I'm thinking. I was crying, I was sad. I called my child's father and I'm like, bruh, I'm pregnant. What you done did to me? And he was like, it's okay, I'm gonna take care of it and stuff like that. The other two girls also was pregnant too. When they took their test, they was also pregnant too. So I'm thinking like, nah, he done set me up. He wanted me to get pregnant. I'm too young to be having a baby. I'm 14, I'm in 8th grade, I'm going to go to high school. You know, when it's time to turn up, nah. When it's time to really have some fun, that's what I thought. Even going to church, that's what I thought. So they have him. Kind of just kept it to ourselves. We ain't tell nobody. We ain't tell nobody at all. We ain't tell nobody. I don't even think nobody, I honestly don't even think nobody asked me about the pregnancy test or whatever. I don't even think nobody asked me. So I'm just like, okay, we're doing. We just gonna deal with it because at that moment in my life, abortion or any other thing, it wasn't an option. It wasn't an option to me. Never became a thought in my head. So all of a sudden, probably about 2 months ago, we're back up. Valentine's Day came. And when I was growing up, Valentine's Day, we used to have like a Valentine's Day party at our church. I always had a Valentine's Day party at our church. I had got me a nice little pink, nice little dress that I had. And I put the dress on. And one of the girls was like, oh, Muffy, your belly button looking at you look like you pregnant. And I'm like, I ain't pregnant. She's like, Muffy, is you pregnant? And I'm like, no, I ain't pregnant. Like, didn't nobody else say no. We do the whole night. I think I had ended up putting on a jacket or something because I knew I was able to tell. And so, okay, y'all. So, nobody else say nothing or whatever. So, we went about my business, da. And lo and behold, I went to school. I used to wear big jackets, y'all. The big shirts I could find, summertime, I used to have on jackets, big old shirts. You know, try to hide myself because I was starting to begin to show. And I was beginning to show. And I was wearing big jackets and stuff like that. And then one day after school, I get home. My daddy's sitting outside waiting on the car. As soon as I walk up, remind y'all, I only stayed across the street from the school. Literally, my house, literally across the street. Like, just the school, this my house. Straight in between. get the point. So just home from school. Like, hey, Dad, and he just busts that with me. You pretty? And I'm like, what? You know, like, what you talking about? He like, such and such came back and told me you was pretty. Why you pretty? Yeah, I looked at him and just went on like, you can't even deny no more, 'cause at this point, I'm big. Still didn't nobody know though. I'm big though. I need my clothes, I'm big. I know I can't have this forever. Just went on told me, yeah. He got in the car and stormed off. Well, I went in the house, y'all. In that Pacific day, he had went to the store, I guess before they came and snitched on me. He went to the store and bought me a lot of snacks. You know, because he liked it to surprise me. He liked to give me stuff. Yeah, went to the store and got me a lot of snacks and just had them on my bed for me. And when I went in the house, I seen it and I just bust out crying, because at this one, I'm like, I done really disappointed him. Like, you know, when you love your parents, you don't want to disappoint them. You don't want to make them feel like, you know, they didn't do enough, or they wasn't good enough, and stuff like this. So that's how I felt at that moment. He came back later that night, whatever. I really don't think he said too much to me. And I thought he told me he's gonna make me a toxic woman, but it ended up not being a toxic woman. He ended up asking me did I want to get an abortion. Sorry, Dad, if you watch this, don't get mad at me telling this, but it's the truth. But he asked me did I want to get an abortion. I'm like, no. And I thought I was going to the doctor. And it ended up being, I was sitting down having a group conversation and stuff like that. And my big brother, he asked my big brother what he think. And my big brother honestly was like a spokesperson for me. And for lack of better words, he was like my spokesperson. And he was just telling my dad, you know, she probably don't think it's right for you to try to make her give up her baby, when two of my sisters at the time went through the same thing and they was able to have their kids and stuff like that. But everybody not knowing anyway. I was 5 months at the time, and at that time you couldn't get an abortion, you know, past a certain time anyway. So we ended up having a discussion. My daddy ended up saying, okay, you can keep it, or whatever. And we got excited. Go to the doctor. First, the doctor's appointment, I find out the sex of my baby. I found out that I was 74 the first time I went to the doctor. And I was already 5 months pregnant. They really didn't want to take me, but since I was already so far along, when they know I needed prenatal care, they just went on accepting me anyway. I know they talked about me in there, but I did not care. I really already feel bad anyway from even getting myself in the situation, because I watched my sisters go through it, and I always promised myself that I would not be the one that I have to go through that I have to deal with it or whatever. So that's it. I found out I was having a boy. So like this video, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this video. If you want me to finish this story and tell you more, like, comment, leave a comment down below, and let me know that you want me to finish this story, that you want me to do part 2 of the story time. Okay. Well, y'all, get in it.